seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind or the sun or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and Juliet, women every day. And Juliet, women every day. Like they are. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. You'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Good afternoon, my beautiful crime family. I'm just doing a short deal here because I ran across something this morning that kind of blew me away. And hello, my beautiful crime family. I want to say hi real quick. Debbie Gazzardo, good to see you. My girl Meg P, good to see you. Bev Marks, good to see you. Lila, good to see you. And Bev Marks, good to see you. And that's what we got in for chatters right now. Yeah, I didn't run it like I usually do. Simply, good to see you, girl. And Andy, good to see you. And Andy. So anyway, so I get up this morning and stuff, and I'm checking YouTube before I go out to the family and everything. And it might get loud in here because Rachel's going to be making some fried bread tacos and all that good stuff. But I wanted to run this because I got up and there was this UFOs in Minnesota, right? And I thought, well, maybe that story is in there. The one, and I don't know if any of you remember my UFO story. I talked about it on this channel. I've talked about it on Dago's channel, and I've explained my UFO story and what all happened. I found the article. The article was on this video this morning. It's only been out 7 days, and they actually found the article from the Bemidji Pioneer about what happened that night. And let me explain what happened, okay? Because the thing is, I was with Pete and John, cousins of mine, okay, and a friend named Jimmy, and we were snowmobiling on April 2nd. 1975. I was 14 years old because we had gotten a snowstorm, believe it or not, April 2nd. But anyway, we stopped on this hill and we were smoking and having a couple of beers and stuff. We were 14 years old, whatever. And so they said only 2 colors, but it was a 3 color. It was red, green, and red, green, and white, I think it was. But it was shaped like this, and that's what it looked like. And it was above us, but it wasn't making any noise, right? But we didn't pay attention to it. Thought maybe a plane or whatever. And then it went, and it looked like it stopped. And we thought, well, it's just at that angle, where if you look at something, it looks like it's standing still, but it's actually going farther away from you. And we started bullshitting again, and we're on what was called Waltz Hill. And we looked at 15 minutes later, and it was still there. And I was like, what the hell's that? It stopped. It actually stopped. And so John and Pete went and got binoculars at their house and came back. The thing is that their dad is the one that kind of mostly talked to the Bemidji Pioneer. So he didn't get quite the story all right. But you need to hear this story. You really do. We seen 6 altogether that night. But the thing is, that one that was shaped like this, like a diamond, okay, was up in the sky. They were getting so many calls that they called the Grand Forks Air Force Base, and they flew a jet over. A deputy sheriff by the name of Jim Davies came down. We weren't far from the way. By that time, everybody went to the Wayside Rest, which is right on the lake. And Jim Davies was there with his telescope. So he seen this shit too. Let me tell you what happened. This thing was like this, right? And there was like stars and stuff. And this jet was going over from the Grand Forks Air Force Base. And this jet was going like this. And what we thought was a star that was close by this thing took off after that jet and did 90-degree angles around that jet. And then it looked like it went right inside the other one, the big one. And that jet made a sonic boom at 11:30 at night. He got the hell out of there. And I'll tell you what, even at 14, we were scared, man. It was like, what the fuck is this shit? And we seen 6 of them that night. But that one that did the 90-degree angles around that jet, I mean, that is unbelievable. It just went, and then it went right into the other one. That's not explained in this, but I'm going to let you see what I found this morning, because they actually found the article to this from the Bemidji Pioneer, so they must have paid for it. So yeah, here, let me show you this, what I got, because I just couldn't believe I found this morning. That's just unreal. So it was called UFOs in Minnesota. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here it is right here. I'm gonna blow this up and make sure it's being shared here. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read this article to you. All right, because this is me right here. This is us right here. Legend UFO sighting reported. Allegedly, allegations of UFOs hit closer to home last Wednesday. As this is from the Bemidji Pioneer. Last Wednesday, as several people reported sightings of object hovering, darting, and blinking east of Cass Lake. John and Peter Nices, that's my cousins, first spotted the moving lights while snowmobiling. But see, his dad, who was the mayor and owned like half the town, didn't mention that me and Jimmy were there either. He just mentioned his sons, but whatever. John and Peter Nices first spotted the moving lights while snowmobiling at approximately 9 p.m. on April 2nd. After obtaining binoculars, a closer look at one revealed that what they described as a sort of diamond-shaped form with three flashing red and green lights. It was red, green, and white, I do believe. Several others joined the boys at the Wayside Rest area bordering the lake, including their father, Mayor Dick Nices. He was not there. Dick never came down there. He's a liar. Whatever. And police officer James Davies. Yes, Jim Davies was there. Both confirmed the incident. When I first went down to the lake, all I noticed was a small white dot at the end of the handle of the Big Dipper. I didn't think it had that many stars. As I was watching it, it moved across the skies in a southeasterly direction and disappeared quickly in about 3 seconds. I've never seen anything move that fast, Nices commented. Maybe he was down there in the car or something. I never seen him. Not Dick. Then another white dot moved from west to east very rapidly. What captured the most attention was a stationary object that remained within sight for approximately an hour, they estimate. It was hard to make out a definite form or shape to it. No, it was like a diamond. But it did have flashing green and red and white lights. I don't know for sure what it was. What it wasn't was an airplane or something else identifiable, Davies added. Now, that's a deputy sheriff, folks. While making their observations, another set of lights crossed the sky. According to Davies, a jet passed near the stationary object. A sonic boom was heard, and a smaller white dot approached the plane. It, one dot, made a sharp right angle turn and started after the plane, John Nices explained, going twice as fast as the jet. It just passed him up. Davies added that at this point, the dot veered off and disappeared. Eventually, it was reported that green and red and white lights left in a southerly direction. Officer Davies contacted the Cass County Sheriff's Department, but was informed no other observations had been made that evening, which is a bunch of bullshit because hold on a second here. Because they were getting them from all over northern Minnesota, and that's why they flew the jet over from the Grand Forks Air Force Base. And I'll tell you, it wasn't just a direct angle. Me and Pete were standing alone at that time when this happened. John was somewhere else. Someone went across, and I did later too, went in the middle of the lake and stopped so he could get away from the lights of the Wayside Rest and shit. But what we seen was this jet was going over, and me and Pete seen this thing go and right in front of the jet, and then it went inside that one that was stationary. And both me and Pete looked at each other, and both our jaws were dropped, and I just said, "Did you just see what I seen?" And he just went, uh-huh. And we were scared shitless. I mean, we were 14 and scared shitless. We all went and slept at Jimmy's that night. And we were talking shit like, what if they know that we seen them? You know, and shit like that. You know what I mean? And anyway, that's affected my life and the way I've felt about UFOs ever since that time. And I'll never forget it as long as I live. As long as I live, I'll never forget that evening. And watching that thing buzz around that jet like it was nothing. And then to go, what looked like it went inside the other one. And we actually seen 6 others, and there was other ones that looked like stars around it that would take off and do shit. And yes, it did finally take off and go to a southerly direction. But it was definitely not especially back in 75. It was definitely nothing that we had in technology. And that's all I can tell you, man. And I was excited to find that article today. I got up and here, let me bring that up again for you. I want to show you whose page that is and everything. Hold on a second here. Oh, this thing. Come on. I should have left it up there is what I should have did. Right here. It's called Pink Possibly. It's called Pink Possibly. I'm going to show you this real quick again. Like I said, this is just going to be a quick video because here we go. I got family here and everything. Well, now what happened to it? There it is. Oh, what the hell? There we go. So actually, this is a really good video, and there's what happened to me. This is where I'm from.
UFOs hit closer to home last Wednesday as several.
It's on the Leech Lake Reservation. And this is my story. And this is from the Bemidji Pioneer, April 7th of 1975. So, yeah, it's so. I was going to show you. So here's the channel's name right here. It's called Pink Possibly. I'll leave a link real quick here in the I got it in the description, but I'll put it in the chat also. I know this probably is not going to get like a whole bunch of views because it's about UFOs and not crime, but there's the channel. I haven't checked out any other videos, but I did explain to the persons who owns the channel that was me and that I was there. And she wants me to email her, which I'm going to do, like on Tuesday after this weekend, because I got family here and stuff. And that's why this is going to be a real quick video, because I want some Indian tacos. And I see April's in there making. So, and hey, if you've never had an Indian taco, fried bread taco, you need. Oh, yeah. Here's my comment right here. Oh my God, there it is. I was one of them from the Catholic sighting. Oh my God, I can't believe you have this. Oh boy, I could tell you so much more about that. Yes, Jim Davies was there with the telescope. I was with Pete and John and Jim Utley that night. There's way more about this. Oh my God, it's affected my life since that night. A little one, it must be a little one, we thought was a start, took after the jet and made 180-degree, I meant 90-degree angles, actually, I think. 90-degree angles around it, and it made a sonic boom at 11:30 at night, and I got the heck out of there. Pete and I seen that shit. Jets don't make sonic booms at 11:30 at night. Not around towns, they don't. He's seen something that can tell you that much, and it looked like that small one went right into the big one. Oh my God, I can't believe you have this. Thank you. Yes, I've been looking for that article like forever. And here I found it this morning, and this was only posted 7 days ago. It's got 6.1 thousand views. So if you guys want to go check out this or check out any others, I know a lot of people like UFOs. Yeah, it is fascinating. And I'll tell you what, it changed my life. About what I think about UFOs. If I wouldn't have seen that, I don't know if I would believe in UFOs or not, to tell you the truth. But after seeing that, it changed my whole life. It really did. And I know it affected John and Pete and Jimmy too. And we weren't just stoned, you know what I mean? we were seeing what was really going on. Yeah, it is true. So I'm sorry. That's very true. And that's my story right there. That's my hometown. That's where I'm from. That was me and Jimmy and or John and Pete and Jimmy Utley. Yeah. Exactly, only in Detroit. And I'm looking forward to the Indian tacos. They're made on fry bread, festive. They're really, really, really good. So anyway, that's my story right there. And like I said, it's very, very, very true. And I'm so happy to have finally found this article. And I had to go through like 2/3 of this video before it came up, and I was just like, what? I couldn't believe that they had this article. Yeah, and they make it sound like the jet never seen anything and blah blah blah. Bullshit. He seen that thing going. Why would he make a sonic boom at 11:30 at night? No freaking way. That jet seen, and that thing went right around at 90-degree angles. There's no way he didn't see it. But yet they reported nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd jump on quick because I wanted to share what I found this morning. Nothing about the Koberger case or any crime stuff. I just jumped on here quick to do this. I love you all, you guys. My subs and the ones that are in here, I love you very much, especially coming in on a UFO show. Thank you. And until next time, rock and roll.